Alright, hey guys, this is Yo coming at you once again with the Pro Dota commentary. This one is between Mineski and Neolution. Now this is going to be an interesting match because Mineski and Neolution actually faced each other a couple of months ago, actually exactly 1 month ago in the TGS 2012 finals. And in that game, Mineski actually chose some key heroes that they pretty much own Neolution with a lot. That were actually kind of really annoying to Neolution. So we'll see if they're going to change up what kind of bans they've been doing throughout this GEST IDC tournament so far. Now, I've already cast a couple of games between Neolution and Orange, and Neolution and some other teams, and you guys should check those out as well. And I'm going to be checking out if they're going to be doing some of the similar bans that they've been doing. And I've also seen a couple of Mineski games that I haven't cast a lot of them, but I have also seen a couple of the Mineski games and what they've been picking and banning. So it's going to be interesting to see how they change it up. Now, over here, Neolution immediately bans off Invoker, and I think Mineski has been banning off Invoker as well in most of the games that they've been playing, as well as general heroes that Mineski has been banning. Like Lycan, they don't like facing Lycan. They've been banning Syllabear. They've been banning Invoker Lich. They've been banning Rasta, and they've been banning Bat as well. They really don't like Bat. So it's going to be great to see exactly what they ban in this game. Just to go over what Mineski banned in the TGS finals when they were facing Neolution a month ago. They actually banned Lich, Bat, Scylla, AA, and Chen. And right now, let's see, Mineski, right now they banned Bat, so that's one of the bans that they banned in the TGS finals when they faced Neolution. So I guess this is a really annoying hero to face, and it's not just that this Bat ban is particular to Neolution, so it doesn't really tell us much, but it does tell us that they since they chose it as one of the first bans, they're really afraid that Neolution has a good Bat player and they might be picking it. And they also banned so let's actually pause for a minute before I go over the previous bans Mineski's been doing, Neolution's been doing, and talk about this Earthshaker ban. Now, Miggy is a great Earthshaker player, but and they have first pick, but it looks like in this game, Neolution has decided that the strategy is going to be different. They're not going to be putting Miggy and Earthshaker. Maybe they have a different plan to try to take down Mineski. And I think this is one of the games in the winner bracket, level of the GEST IDC tournament. So whoever loses this one is going to fall down to a losers bracket. So it's kind of a crucial game. Unless you want your work cut out for you in the losers bracket, you want to win this game and stick around in the winners bracket for as long as possible. Now over here, as you can see, Neolution banned over Earthshaker, and I have to say that this is a very interesting ban. Like Miggy, like I said, they have first pick, they don't want to pick it, and then they ban it. You don't necessarily have to ban Earthshaker because a lot of teams don't pick Earthshaker. But in the TGS tournament finals that they faced Mineski in about a month ago, Mineski actually picked Earthshaker, and like I said, Earthshaker was very annoying for Neolution. So this is a very solid and understandable ban coming from Neolution in this game. Now, as well, Neolution has banned Invoker. They've been standard banning him, like almost first banning him in every single game they've been playing. I feel like, yeah, like in every single game I've seen Neolution play, they've been first banning Invoker. So that's just like a standard annoying hero ban that they're picking out. And they're also banning Broodmother. Now, they haven't been banning Broodmother in every single game that they've been playing, but against Mineski, that's also a good ban because, Mineski is not afraid to use Broodmother. Broodmother is a great hero, it's a pushing hero, and is another annoying chasing hero to face, all in one, a chasing, pushing hero. It's just very difficult to deal with. And Mineski, on the other hand, they banned Slardar and Lycan. They banned Slardar and Lycan against Neolution anyway, and they're afraid that they might pick him. That's just an annoying hero. Slardar, I think Neolution does pick him a little bit, so that's also a very understandable ban coming from the Mineski side. And so far that's just going over a little bit of the analysis of these teams are going, what they've learned from each other based on what they've picked in their previous tournaments. And Neolution actually started off this picking phase with Windrunner. That doesn't give away your lanes too much. It's just a very strong side laning pick. It tells them that they want to win the laning stage. And it'll be interesting to see who plays the Windrunner on the Neolution team. I'm very interested to see that. Over here on Mineski side, we got Chaos Knight. He's going to be a carry, so I think this is like the hardest carry they've got so far. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, they got, I don't know, nowadays Shadow Demon is played as a support, and Mineski did pick up the Shadow Demon. It's surprising that I mean, there's so many cool, good heroes to ban. The Shadow Demon, I think, even though he's super great, you just have to ban these other heroes. And maybe they could have foregone the ES one, but I guess he was so annoying against Neolution in the games that they played that with Mineski that they had to get rid of the Earthshaker. But then they gave Mineski that annoying ass Shadow Demon. So I think Neolution is gonna be really hurting for that Earthshaker ban, and I hope it was worth it for them. Maybe another thing is they know that Mineski picks Earthshaker, and actually Neolution might be going for a push strat or something of the sort. And and that Neolution kind of gave away the push strat because they picked a pushing hero in DK. So I guess that can explain that. And they're also banning a lot of the anti-push heroes, so they don't have to devote anybody to particularly stop them, like Broodmother. And then they also stop Chen, so they won't be getting down some of their early towers pushed down. Hopefully, that's what I think. That's what Neolution is hoping. And Mineski, on the other hand, they picked up the CK, they picked up the Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon is a great combo with Chaos Knight, because he can just disrupt. Chaos Knight can easily walk into range, and then those illusions in combination with the stun and the reality rift can just really pawn down any hero that they're laning against, especially if they go down on bot and they're facing a solo laner like Windrunner perhaps. We'll see what Neolution is going to go for in terms of that. Over here, Mineski bans over the Ogre Magi, and I guess that's just something Neolution is prone to pick, and now they're banning some of the cool supports that Neolution tends to pick. So we'll be seeing, I'm just really bummed out about this Ogre Magi pick. I think Ogre Magi is a great hero, a really great tank, and I just love seeing him and the style of play that he promotes, because he just he thrives through ganks, successful ganks. So that's the problem. If you don't get successful ganks with him, he doesn't get enough levels, and then he kind of falls into uselessness, that sort of thing. And Neolution also bans a Tiny. Now, let's talk a little bit about this Tiny and this Chen ban. I have to say that Mineski has picked Chen up in this tournament. In the GEST IDC tournament, I've seen Mineski actually pick up Chen in a couple of games, so that's a very understandable ban. And the Tiny ban is because in the last game that Neolution faced Mineski in the TGS finals, they picked a Tiny, and he was very annoying. He was actually kind of successful, so that is a very good ban coming from Neolution. And like I said, I can start seeing why they gave away the Shadow Demon, just to make sure that Mineski couldn't get the Earthshaker. Because look at the kind of push lineup they're going for. They're going for Furion, so they're going to be having a lot of creeps. And they banned the Chen because, like I said, Mineski's been picking Chen, and they don't want some input heals tactics going on the Mineski side. And the Lich ban, I guess that's another great ban, because now that Neolution has a great Windrunner pick over there, they don't want to give them any more laning dominance with the Lich as well. Especially if they have, they already have some great lane dominance heroes like AA and DK and Windrunner. These guys can actually dominate a lane and survive in a lane for a very long time, so they don't want to give them any more help in terms of a Furion as a support. But I'm not so sure if Neolution would have gone for another support. They do need another support, I guess, but I'm not sure if they would have gone for Lich. I think they might also need another laner. It depends on what kind of lanes they're going on. Right now the Neolution lanes are actually quite fluid. So we'll be seeing what they're going to be doing. And what I want to really talk about now is that very interesting Mineski pick of Nerubian Assassin. And once these guys get their final picks on, I think I'm going to pause it for a moment just to take a step back and talk about the team synergies that are going on over here. It's actually very interesting. Kind of talk about what kind of plans these teams have for winning the game. What they've taken from that TGS game about a month back, what they've learned, and you can see that they've been employing in their picks of enemy. Pause it really quick. Wow, a nice TA pick. So I think what the TA pick partially is about is a great laner. So it kind of takes away from the laning prowess that Neolution has been building, and also the TA is going to really cut down on that armor on the DK. Cut down a lot on his survivability, especially if you can get a lot of success. And another important thing is, the only DOT-esque type of spell that Neolution has, is the AA with his cold feet. So unless AA goes mid, and looking at the heroes they have, there's no way that AA is going to be solo mid. So unless AA goes solo mid against that TA is just going to have, I think, a pretty easy time Maybe they're going to be dueling against her, so maybe not so much of an easy time. She'll have to probably be careful. But after the initial laning stages, I have to say that that Lanaya is probably gonna go around ganking a lot. So look forward to some spectacular ganks from that Lanaya, and I'm hoping to see some great kills coming from the Mineski side. And it looks like Neolution is gonna have their work cut out for them. I mean, they have a pushing carry in DK. They have a win winner, a great lane dominance. They have an AA, and I think they're gonna be dual laning the DK mid. Probably. I mean, that's my prediction. Maybe Clockwork is gonna be bot and Windrunner is gonna be top, or it might be the other way around. I'm not sure because they might want to get the Clockwork some farm. And so they might put him top because it's a lot harder if he goes bot. And on the Mineski side, I think that Nerubian Assassin, yeah, look at that. The CK is going to need XP, the Quap is going to need XP, and so is the TA. So Nerubian Assassin is going to be a support. Maybe they're going to be pulling a lot. And I have to tell you that Mineski has a lot of killing power on their side, a lot of single target, and some nice AoE coming from that Quap. The Quap is going to be giving them all the AoE they need, but they have a lot of single target power. They have the Reality Rip, they have the Chaos Bolt, they have the Disruption, they have the Soul Catcher, they have the Mana Burn, they have the Vendetta, extra damage, they have the Meld attacks. So they have a lot of single target nuke damage, and Neolution has no healing to take care of that. So unless somebody rushes a mech or something, unless Windrunner gets a successful mech going, I think they're gonna have their work cut out for them, because Mineski is gonna be really, focusing down on target and taking him out. And then what are they gonna be doing? Fighting a team fight 4 versus 5, and then on top of all that, these guys have very short cooldowns on most of their spell. Meld has almost no cooldown. Refraction is a very short cooldown. Reality Rift has a pretty short cooldown too. Chaos has a little bit longer, but it's a pretty, relatively speaking, it's a pretty short cooldown. Vendetta, as you level up, has a very short cooldown. And let's get the game started and see what kind of laning situation these guys are gonna have, and we'll talk about what player is playing what. And it looks like these guys are a little bit surprised about that Lanaya, and they're thinking, hey, Jay's going to be on that Lanaya, and it looks like, nope, Owa's going to be on that Lanaya. Jay, it looks like he's going to be playing that Quap, and Jay's a great Quap player. Both the teams are going to be bottom coring, I believe, because I've seen Neolution has adopted that bottom coring strategy, despite the fact that they are not Pinoy. But, just because you're not Pinoy doesn't mean you can't bottom crow, I have to say. And let's see over here. Owa, like I said, is on the Lanaya. Shadow Demon is being played by RR. Hopefully, yeah, it looks like it's definitely going to be a support Shadow Demon. You got the wards. Jay again is on the Quap. What's is playing the Nerubian Assassin. Hopefully, we're going to see a great game out of that Nerubian Assassin. Some great micro on those Scarabs. And Jules is playing the Chaos Knight. And the trees out here for scouting a little bit. Oh man, he should have walked up. He didn't get the EXP. He should have been a little closer, would have gotten the EXP. Perhaps he could even gotten a hit off and gotten some extra gold from that. Maybe he was afraid somebody is over there. Hey, on the Neolution side, 808, 808 is playing the AA. Sue is playing that Windrunner. Nori is playing the DK. Clock is being played by Tifa. He's going to be going to the top lane. Looks like he's going to be a jungle Miggy. Yeah, they blocked off this pole camp. So, he's going to have a little bit of a tough time jungling over there. It's a good job by Neolution. Windrunner ninja that illusion rune from that CK. It's a good job by her. Yeah, it's going to be a dual lane against that Lanaya. He's going to have a tough lane unless he gets some support. Yeah, he's going to have a really tough lane. It looks like, yeah, R is going to go down here, probably try to own this Windrunner. And, this lane is going to be actually really difficult for the Quap. He might as well, I think, go bot because, yeah, I think, yeah, this laning situation is really in support of, let me actually turn down the sound a little bit, I think. This might be a little loud, just a little bit. There we go. Anyways, over here, I think that, yeah, these guys might have a little bit of trouble with, in this laning of the clock over here, because this Quap is probably going to be working this clock really hard, so I have to say, and this Windrunner is already feeling the heat over here. Oh! What is he doing? What's he going mid? Nope. It looks like Neolution realized immediately that Clock is going to be having a really tough lane. There is no benefit to having your Windrunner over here having a tough time at bot. At least she can actually lane against this Jay, but this lane switch is probably going to cost this Windrunner a lot. This guy is already level 2, already lost out on a lot of EXP, a lot of creep kills, and Jay, he's no slouch. He's going to be owning this Windrunner, and it looks like, yeah, he's TPing bot. You know, he's gonna get as much farm bot as he would have gotten against his against Jay's Quap. So I have to say that's a good choice by Neolution. They immediately adapted, but it's gonna cost them. Already, once he's sending out his Scarabs over mid, and this Lanaya, only 2 creep kills. He's having a really tough line against DK7. And let's hope this Furion has been playing the type of game I like seeing from that Furion, a ganking Furion. I really love that kind of Furion, and I wonder what this Shadow Demon is going to level. Probably he's getting some nice double pulls off over here. He's probably going to be leveling Soul Catcher. I mean, that's what I hope. It's very difficult for a Shadow Demon to get off enough Shadow Poison stacks, especially with the limited mana he's going to have as a support Shadow Demon. Yeah, it looks like Jay got that deny out. Too bad for that Windrunner. He was only at 2 creep kills and 2 denies, while Jay has 5 creep kills and 4 denies. Level 2 on that Windrunner, but level 3 on the Quap. She knows it. She's already started nuking. And wow, this she blinks out, and I think he hit the power. No, I think he missed the power shot. He's gonna get another hit up. Yep, that's too bad for that Windrunner. I mean, she's being really owned up here. First blood for Jay. Good thing we caught that. Yeah, he's just gonna salve up here and farm it up. It's a really tough lane for that guy. Yeah, he had to walk all the way up here. Lost a lot of EXP already, and just bad luck for the Neolution. They're already off to a terrible start. Hopefully they can find a way to recover. It looks like Cold Feet getting rid of that refraction. Yeah, he put on the refraction now. It looks like he still have Cold Feet actually burned up all the reaction charges. He's gonna get out of there no problem with some nice Scarab silent support from that Nerubian Assassin, and these guys are gonna go back to farming. He's just gonna salve up. But I think they're gonna have a tough lane without some some sentry wards or anything. I mean, it's not like DK can spam that much. And then by that time, refraction is going to be all cooled on, and Luna's just going to run out of there. And let's see, maybe we should keep an eye down here. Looks like level 3 on all these guys, and level 3 on Clock as well. So these guys are really kind of holding him back. I mean, they're not holding him back as much as they could, because they're taking a lot of damage from the rockets and the creeps and everything. He's trying to really get as much farm as he can from the creeps. 6-0 on the Clock. And up here, I think the Quap, she already got a bottle, she already got a wand and no talisman. This Windrunner, yeah, he's hanging really back. He's just power shotting for farm and stuff, but at least he's not being totally owned, I have to say. Sue is a pretty decent player. I think they want to dive on this Clockwork. Furion is TPing in, Disruption. Wow, that was just a terrible choice. Oh man, that guy got the CK killed. The Furion TP should get the SD killed. It looks like they're walking after him. Silence. But Rocket's probably going to get the kill. They're really trying to make him chase the SD and waste as much time as possible. Yeah, but they got the kill. I mean, at least Nerubian Assassin forced the Clock off the lane for as long as possible and made him lose some EXP because a lot of those creeps died up here. And now, man, this was just terrible, man. Clock was having a terrible laning experience, and these guys was diving a little bit of a mistake from RR. Disruption at the wrong time. Should have just soul catchered and tried to go for it. And they forced the CK to be cogged up over here against the tower for too long, and he just died. And that was just a terrible choice by the Mineski side, and I have to say I feel a little bit more happier about the prospects of Neolution, because they fed a little bit extra gold, extra EXP. It looks like he really wants to go for him, but he sees that Sue bottled up, so I guess Jay reconsidered his walking back around, and he's really working on that bot. He's really working the bottle core. Maybe I feel like this crow has been devoted just to his bottle crowing use. And see, Clock is still just hanging out over here. 22-7 on the DK. Lunaya is hanging really back, and she has only 8 crit kills so far. So I mean, she's trying really hard, but they're just really canceling out those refraction charges, canceling it out with that cold heat. So I guess a good choice on getting some kind of dot, making sure that and laning it correctly too, so that Lanai just can't own everybody with the refraction. The lane looks like NA is gonna come over here for a little bit of support for that TA, but it's not gonna. Yeah, this guy's walking out. He just stuns him, and maybe he's gonna throw down a little bit. In the early game, that silence damage harass actually does a lot, especially to a support AA like that. It can actually do a lot of work. And it looks like Nerubian Assassin is going over here to harass up the Furion, get him off his get his farm train a little bit messed up. Probably try to get. I don't know who got that last hit, but maybe he missed it. I'm pretty sure Furion got it with his treants. There was still a little bit of HP when he killed that Scarab. Down here, it looks like Clock has been stunned. Soul Catcher is gonna miss. but still that stunned him. It should be a reality rift coming off cooldown soon, if not already. Oh, disruption. And you know, that should probably get them the kill. There's a lot of yeah, another stun off cooldown, no reality rift. And yeah, they're gonna get that clock kill. Good job. And up here, it looks like Quap got her DD rune, and she's trying to dive that Windrunner and threw down an ultimate abyss, but just a couple of right hit clicks, and you know, she got it from just a scream of pain. And good job by these guys. They really, Mineski's really owning Neolution at this point. I mean, I guess that lane switch really cost him. Even though Cloud got a couple of extra kills, he stuck his head out a little bit too far. He didn't respect the power of Shadow Demon. You know, then Shadow Demon really just I think he got a little bit arrogant after the double kill he got up here. But you have to be a little bit more careful, and you have to remember that Furion's the one who came in there and basically got you that kill. Winner is coming back up here. Quap still has that DD. She's trying to get some, yeah, she was trying to get another extra hit, and while she had the DD, she nice dodge on that power shot. This Quap, Jay's Quap, is looking to be gathering a lot of momentum this game. She got a lot of kill. They're sending in the bugs to make sure that they get the kill on the Windrunner again. They're really diving. Man, this Nerubian Assassin looks like, yeah, he's going to take the tower out. You better be careful. Nice Impale. He hit him with just the edge of it, but all that tower damage, it made sure that nice power shot. She aimed it nicely, and Sue got a kill on him. Furion's coming, and nope, he's just faking the TP, but AA came in, and Jay just blinking out. And, you know, despite all that, level 8 Jay, level 6, he got 2 level advantage against this Windrunner. Like I said earlier, that lane trade really cost him. Down here, this, at least, I have to say that at least Neolution is winning the mid lane. This Lanaya is not having an easy time at all. All she's got at bottle is at 8 minutes. And this DK, he's just, wow, look at that. He nearly got a kill on that Lanaya. Maybe the poison him. Nah, her internal region's gonna take care of it. Man, that poison him should have gotten that kill. I feel like, wow, he got a crow kill though. I have to say, good job by that DK. And you know, we're seeing some nice play from all of these guys, and it looks like she balled up a little bit. She's trying to catch that rune. DK is coming as well, so this Lanaya better be careful. No, he's gonna get out of there, no problem. He got the rune too. He balled it up, and he has a refractory charge. Looks like he's probably gonna go for that clock. And is he gonna get it? Clock throws on, he's trying to get a return kill on that SD, but Elias over here, and she's going to be coming out soon. Yeah, Meld Hit's going to come guaranteed with that clock that she's going to get it. Shadow Demon disrupts himself, so he's not going to be dying to that Furion. Furion really wants that Shadow Demon kill, wound up, and for the save, he doesn't even need it, he's just going to purge. He got level 6, if Furion goes down, wow, man, this Neolution team just, they need to be more careful. They should have just let the clock die, I feel like. Over at mid, you know, there was a little bit of harassment fighting going on, just trading some hits, but nothing really happening. And I have to say, this Lanaya was having a terrible game, but now she just got another double kill. So this 5-4 in favor of Mineski, and you know, Mineski winning 2 of the 3 lanes. I mean, despite the fact that Clock got a double kill. Well, good job by Jay. He's microing this crow, making sure he gets a lot of sight. I mean, down here, DK got a kill on the crow that and 150 gold for each teammate that they didn't need to. But Jay at least is making sure that he doesn't feed free crow gold, and he's getting sight. Sue has got her own crow up here, and if she moved it a little bit, she would get sight of that and be able to kill Jay's crow as well. And man, Jay is just really dodging all the power shots that Sue is throwing out. You know, let's say some nice play from Jay, and yeah, looks like NA is coming up top, so this Windrunner better be careful, as well as the Fury. I wonder who they might target. They're probably going to go for the winner because they know where the Windrunner is. Level 5 on that NA, so he can't be even dead. And let's hope we don't see a repeat play of the, you know, too much tanking of the tower damage by the NA, you know, from the last fight. And yeah, Quap is throwing down a little bit of harass on that Windrunner, making sure she's getting that HP down, so there's no way he's going to be able to get there, you know, get out of there this time, unlike last time. And Furion throws on his ultimate. Oh man, Crow got a haste rune, and he doesn't have to bottle Crow so much. He got an extra, you know, 3 bottle charges out of that bottle crowing by getting that rune, making sure. And NA is throwing down his bugs over there, making sure that Windrunner doesn't run out, but he's just all the way over there. As long as he doesn't reveal himself, I'm pretty sure they won't know where he is. And yeah, he's just playing a little bit by doing that. Yeah, this trick is so annoying. Sometimes I've played against NAs, and if you don't have a fast enough attack speed, these guys just get out of there and you can't even get a hit on them. And it's so annoying. If she gets out of there, I think she might die. She should be careful. She just hang out back over there, maybe get her crow to bring her a TP scroll, and unless they really know she's there. Oh man, she revealed herself with that power shot. She wants to go for that deny, and Jay gets that last hit. Nice try, but she's gonna pay for it with her lives, especially with all these bugs over here. It feels like they're really chasing for that kill. I think the screen of pain missed. Just a couple of right clicks and that poison is doing a lot of DPS a silence on that Windrunner. She throws an ultimate and she blinks out. She gets a kill on the Windrunner. Well, Furion's on really low HP. NA is coming in too. Jay blinks out, so no problem, and they get a kill on that Furion. Just great play from the Mineski team. They're really using all their HP. Watts is putting a little bit of blocking. Jay nicely dodged that that rocket. The NA is level 6, but I don't know. They cast that. You shouldn't have cast that dust. I guess it was a preventative of dust, but you shouldn't cast it right away like that. He died, and then DK came in to make sure they get a kill on their Quap with an AA ultimate and a fire breath. She just popped him. She already had low HP from the tower dive earlier. So good job again by the Neolution team getting some return kills. But I have to say, it feels like Jay is really dominating the game. That Windrunner has just had a really tough lane. She's had some terrible farm. And you know, right now, all this farm just going away. So all this XP going away. Windrunner is moving into position. She's level 8. She's got some treads. No phase boots for her. I guess she wanted the extra stats because she's having such a terrible game. Looks like Furion's level 6 and he's going for an Orchid. You know, I guess he can get Orchid quicker, and it can be actually quite helpful against that Shatter Demon, against that Lanaya, especially against that Quap. So, you know, it'll be interesting to see what that Quap goes in response to. Might be seeing a Lincoln Spear. You know, Lincoln Spear, it has been buffed, and Mineski really likes going that, oh man, all these guys are converging on this DK. Let's see if he's going to get out of it. Nope, that Lanaya Trap's going to make sure he's slowed. Vendetta from the Ruben Assassin, Purge, and the Soul Catcher, down he goes. You know, that minus armor from that Lanaya really doing work. And I think without that minus armor, he would have gotten out of there, especially with the wand charge. Clock coming in to get a little bit of harass on these guys and probably take out some of those refraction charges. She's almost out of mana. She's going to have to bottle up a little bit soon. Nice range on that TA. It looks like she's started to level up her range skills, side blades. And put down a sentry ward over here. They were suspecting a ward somewhere, perhaps. There's a Mineski ward up here. So... yeah, not too many wards, it looks like, from the Neolution team. They have a very defensive ward up there, and that's about it. I mean, I guess all the other wards have been countered. Not too much true sight happening from the Neolution team either. Clock has dust, but he kind of wasted it up here. He didn't even need to do it. He cast it a little bit earlier. He should have waited for that Ruben Assassin to actually cast the dust before he did. Cast Vendetta before he cast it. You know, it's just 90 gold gone to waste. And she was really trying to get that CK to pop, but he's just, you know, he's just too smart and too fast. He just got out of the way. I think she wants to dive him. Now there's a TP. She realizes it's better not to. He throws on his stun, but the TP was canceled. He's just gonna take a bunch of free towers. So wow, is he? Nope, he's gonna go out of there with a nice win run. So good job by him. Down here, DK. Oh, we just caught the tail on that. I guess DK, a Soul Catcher, and you know the Quap just doing a bunch of amplified damage against him, and he just went down, no problem. So DK feeding a little bit too, despite all his free farm. You know, you got ganked off over here. He respawned, he TP bot, and he's going down again. So not looking too good from the Neolution side, I have to say. You know, they're just being outplayed by the Mineski team, 10-6 already. And you know, they have to shave up a little bit. You know, get a. I'm not so sure about this Orchid item choice by the Furion. I mean, it's a great item and all, but I feel like if he had been ganking a little bit more, perhaps he could have gotten some extra kills on the TA and mid. She was having a terrible time laning, and you know, just a ganking Furion is much more enjoyable to watch than just this boring ass farm Furion who's been dying when he TPs into help, I have to say. So I mean, so maybe it's not such a good choice to be ganking as much. And it looked like this Windrunner is being chased by these guys. She windruns out. There's a trap over here. Oh, she knows where he's going. She put down the trap. Now she's slowed. And Jay's just going to run in and catch her. There's an A up here too. Vendetta from the NA. He's chasing her. Silence from the NA Scarabs. And another refraction from the Lanaya. She gets a meld hit, impale, and she goes down. Clock is over here. Looks like he might be dying as well. And the refraction trap's low. And well, he casts dust just to make sure that when his allies come in, they get a kill. And A is over here. I think he should be careful. Yeah, he's gonna go down. He's just gonna turn around and kill him too. And A blast spec should be going out. And soon enough, looks like NA a disruption for the save. Is he gonna be frozen? No, he's not gonna be frozen. Another slow. And it looks like Furion's gonna go down instead. It's gonna be a 3-for-0 trade. Purge. Wow, ultimate from Jay just for the KS. Jay also got this tower before he came in. Just Mineski, just pawning face. Neolution having a really hard time because of the lane switches, because of some poor decisions by this team. You know that they've got to kill. Windrunner is coming in here again. She better be careful. Mineski can see her. Yeah, there we go. Disruption. She wanted to get that NA kill, but he just dodged it like a pro. Impale, Soul Catcher, probably meld it pretty soon. And yeah, down she goes. Wow, Rocket, this is going to get really low. The NA really low now. There should be an AA Blast. Yeah, there it goes. AA Blast is coming, but it feels like he knows where it's going. Yeah, he's going to dodge it. But Rocket, just to make sure, wow, these guys covered over every single area, every single option of retreat that the NA had. Look, he even has a broken heart. Like, these guys like, yeah, we love you, man. That's why we got you. That's why we got you killed. We need the gold, and you need the break. Good job by the Neolution. I have to say, that was a really good team coordination. I mean, they saw how Windrunner paid for it with an extra life. And, you know, that was basically a 4-for-1 trade. And for support NA too, they lost so many people. They lost the Clock. They lost their solo Windrunner. They lost their solo Jungle Furion. And that was just, you know, that was a trade that was not worth it. But, you know, at least they got the NA, and they showed some nice team coordination. They threw an AA Blast in case he was going down this way, and a Rocket over here just for the other option, and they got him. So, you know, I just really appreciate that kind of play from the team. CK is over here, and he has a Vanguard. He's trying to go in on the Clock, and Furion Ultimate, he gets Reality Rift, he gets caught. There's a TP coming in. Is Lanaya going to come in? No, she's just going to leave him there. Yeah, he's going to go down with a nice fire breath from that DK. Really gets rid of the illusions, doesn't let him hide so much. And Jay has just been sticking around his bot lane. He did indeed get that Lincoln Sphere. He loves to get that. And in this game, there aren't too many single target spells. There's a Cold Feet. I guess there's a Hook that can cancel it out. There's a Shackle Shot. I mean, there's a lot of... yeah, there are a lot of single target spells. What am I talking about? Now they're trying to go for that win where Lincoln Sphere is going to cancel that one out. She's going to turn around and try to get a kill on him. She's going to blink out of the Cold Feet. Hook is going to miss. Freon's TPing. I don't think she realizes it. No, Freon canceled it. She's going to turn around and probably go for a kill on that. AA Windrunner is still there, and she, oh man, she gets a kill, but an AA Ultimate and a Rocket just melts her HP, and down she goes. So Jay, she's really dominating this game, but she's feeding a little bit too. I mean, she is getting a lot of kills. She has some really good farm, so you know, I can't really blame her too much. DK is running from these guys. Oh, I don't know why he stopped. In fact, I guess he didn't know they were chasing him. Now he knows. Bunch of silences, maybe, you know, that Impale, Reality Rift. Another silence soon. No, you gotta keep on top of those silences, man. AA comes in with Cold Feet, but just a bunch of silences is just gonna stop these guys from chasing them back. They just got a little bit of harass on this Vanguard CK. I wonder what he's gonna be going for next. Vanguard treads. Oh, Shadow Demon was caught a little bit out of position, but oh, Hook from the AA, and down he's gonna go with a little overkill with that AA Ultimate. But I guess they wanted to make sure to get that kill really fast. Sentry Ward is gonna cancel out that Sentry Ward, and I wonder if they can take out the they can take out that ward too. Good job. Up here, the DK is just farming as well as the Lanaya who's farming the jungle, probably hoping to catch some support, hanging out up there, or maybe just catch the farm. She even has some wards up there. I wonder if DK suspects that they might be going for him. Anyways, 15-10 in Mineski's favor. I'm really feeling sorry for Neolution. You know, I think they got a little bit outpicked perhaps. His picks weren't the best. And over here, Quap, it looks like she was stunned. She's just gonna blink out, no problem. She's gonna get out of there. Quap, still crowing it up. She's actually sending over the crow just to pick up the Invis rune for herself. And it'll be coming back pretty soon. And let's see, they might be gearing up for a push over here at mid. There's a lot of heroes converging. Oh, looks like they know where the Furion is, and Furion knows that they know. You know, he has a ward up here. He knows that they're all there. He backs out of there right on time. Not going to give them any more free kills. Lanaya is really warding up this map. Has wards all over the place. Clock is walking in, Furion is walking back in, as well as the AA. He hooks in for the CK, and Impale, the CK Miriam is going to get out of there. The AA ultimate hits, misses, whips is what it does. And gets just a lot of hits straight in, no kills. CK has really low HP, he better be careful. The AA ultimate's probably going to be cooling down in about 20-30 seconds. And he's trying to find somebody to get a hit off. Oh, Jay got killed over here. Probably just a little getting a little bit arrogant and diving on that windrunner. Furion TP. Looks like Furion has finished that orchid. It's probably what got him killed in the end. Couldn't blink out. And wow, look at this A. Oh, she's what, 2 hits, 3 hits. Wow, Jay even has the Desolator. Now they're gonna turn around and go for that clock. He's gonna be going down too with all that minus armor. Disruption and Soul Catcher on the Furion. He's gonna be going down as well. Wow, these guys. So many people over here. These guys just coming in one by one, dying one by one. A lot of silence from those NA bugs. And now these guys are gonna get this tower pushed on, especially with this minus armor that this Desolator now provides against towers. So you know, really aggressive item choice from the TA. And you know, despite the fact that she was really held down in the early game, she's really you know, getting her farm on. It looks like not bad farm from Jay. I mean, yeah, no, I mean Owa. Whoops, let me see. Shadow Demon disrupts himself. Get a little bit extra damage on this tower. And it is in danger of popping if that Furion ultimate hits, but he's not in sight, so he's gonna be fine. He goes up the hill just to make sure that he's not in sight and won't get hit and then pop. Clock goes on a rocket just to harass and push away, stop the push. Cold. And if an NA goes up here, it might get seen, and then A ultimate can actually snipe him. Yeah, I love seeing those A ultimate. He puts on Vendetta. He's trying to get a kill on somebody. There's a sentry ward up here, so you should be careful. It's from the Neolution side as well, so they can see him. If they looks like actually Clock is going to be getting the Lanaya. Furion comes in just to make sure he puts on a ward, just in case she melted. She melted so that she can't get away. But there was enough AOE. It looks like to take her down regardless. Looks like these guys are transitioning mid, and they're gonna get the NA kill too. You shouldn't be hanging around with that low of an HP pool up here. He is still a support. Jay has just been sticking around on this bottom lane. I have to say, it looks like he's going for Agnums. Level 16, just a huge level advantage on the Scourge side. In just a second, yeah, let's take a look at the Scourge levels right now. Level 11 on What's. He's almost got some treads, 900 gold in the back. He might be going for Arcane Boots. Actually, I'm not sure. 10 creep kills, but 8 assists. You know, just playing a baller support, baller NA support, silencing everybody on the enemy team, making sure that they can't get away, and his team gets some kills. Jay, you know, he's just really he owned that windrunner top. He had basically free farm. He has 141 42 creep kills. He's leading the Sentinel team. In fact, he's leading the whole game. You know, in terms of farm, he has the most creep kills, 8 denies, 8 hero kills. So he's leading in hero kills as well. So I mean, this Quap is just gonna be owning this game, and it's great to see an owning Quap sometimes. You know, especially being played by Jay. He's just really good. Plays a good ganky style. Owa over here has a Desolator phase blitz. I mean, no HP, but I guess he's relying on his refraction to survive himself. Only 78 creep kills, but you know, that's to be expected. He got really owned hard in mid, but despite that, he actually hung out. You know, while he couldn't hang out in lane, he got 24 creep kills in the jungle. So not bad at all. Mineski RR has got a Shadow Demon, you know, level 10, level 15 on that TA. You know, by the way, he's got only a 2 and 2. It's not bad, just to be expected on total support. And let's look over here. These guys, some of the Sentinel guys are converging. She's going on the Windrunner again. She cancels the Lincoln Spear. TP is coming in. The TA is coming up here too for that Windrunner. It looks like, yeah, she's slowed down. And Meld hit, Desolator hit. Down she goes. She just melts. A ultimate to probably take down their HP. Furion TP's in, puts on Orchid on that J Quap. She throws on the Shadow Strike and the Scream of Pain. Yeah, it looks like Furion's gonna walk out there no problem. Clock hooks, but the Lincoln Spear cancels it. Looks like Clock's gonna go down to CK. The Rocket's gonna miss on the Quad because she blinked over here in this nice position in a totally unexpected place. And it looks like we're getting a kill on the A as well. It looks like, yeah, he's finished that SNY. Really farmed CK. I'll be checking his farm too in a second. He's going through his farm, but I just stop it for this nice battle that just happened. It was, man, 21 to 14, 1 for 3 exchange. Only the TA went down, and that's probably because her perfection got cancelled by that AA blast DOT. Mineski putting up another very offensive ward up here. They took down this second tier tower over here on mid. While this fight was happening up here and the whole Sentinel team was distracted. And Furion, he just walked back to base and then TP'd over here in jungle, continuing his farm train. He's finished up some treads and a Bazzi doing. So looks like he's trying to, you know, farm it up a little bit, get as much defense as he can against the push with this Basilisk ring. So a good item choice by him. Let's have another look at the levels and the farm level, the farm levels and the experience levels on all of these heroes. Level 15 on Jules and 134 creep kills. He's second in terms of farm on his team, and he's only 5 creep kills behind the DK, who's the highest in the Scourge team. So, and 161 creep kills. He finished their Ag Scepter on Jay, so I have to say good job by him. And actually, What's instead of going for the treads, finished the Django to help out his team. So another good item choice, and we have to go look at mid. There's a fight going on, and somebody's courier has been killed. Neolution's SD is killed by the Furion ultimate, and NA goes down as well. Looks like Neolution might be on the verge of a little bit of a comeback, but Lanaya's coming in, CK's coming in, they turn on a little bit, and just a bunch of silences going on. Silence on the CK from the Furion, but no, nothing coming of it. Wow, she just melted over there, just got an extra hit on the Windrunner and then blinked out. Quap came over here, but she blinked out too. Her Lincoln's charge has been cancelled. DK is being a little bit baller. He's gonna, wow, his armor, look how much armor he lost. A lot of his armor actually from that. He should be minus 3.3 meld hit plus the oh man, look at that, 3 hits. Yeah, 2 hits from him, 1 hit from the Quap. Quap just blinking in. The CK goes down, but looks like he was gonna TP out, but he canceled it. Now he's staying. He's trying to do a little bit of block, but he just blinks. Now he's gonna get a silence. Silence should be coming off cooldown pretty soon. I think he's trying to chain his stun. Yeah, there you go. There's the silence, and looks like Jay might be dying. Actually, oh, there's an invisible. You should blink over there and grab it. And instead, he blinks over here and he catches a 2-man shackle shot. Wow, really pro play from this Sue. DK comes in, stuns the Lanaya. I really think Jay should have gone for that regen rune, borrowed it, and started using it, and then he came back. NA is over here. He's trying to, you know, he uses Mineta. I guess he really wants to get the hit up, not waste his Mineta to put on as much damage. And Lanaya puts on the slow just to allow him to do that. He's gonna do that and then run away. I mean, yeah, he puts on the stun so they can't really chase him around now. And Hook has already been used, so he's just gonna. Yeah, I think Hook was used on the TA over here. That's how the clock got over there. So fast. So I mean, a bit of a comeback fight for the Neolution side. They got a bunch of kills. They got a critical kill on that Quap. I have to say, good job by them, you know. And DK is gonna pick up that regen rune. Yep, he got his full mana back. He used a lot of mana up in that fight. So, you know, that should get them back a little bit more in the game. Now it's only a 4 kill difference, whereas before it was a much bigger kill difference. But I have to say, you know, they're down a lot of towers, so, you know, that's a lot of farm they're down. You know, they're down a lot of positioning. You know, they don't have many wards out, but Sentinel team has a lot of sight. You know, from the Lanaya wards, RR has just been dropping down wards everywhere throughout the game. So, you know, the Sentinel team, they have a lot of sight. They have a lot of awareness of where the Sentinel team is positioning themselves. I mean, the Scourge team is positioning themselves. So, you know, Neolution has a work cut off for them. They have to be a little bit more careful about their positioning. They have to have a lot more fights like the one they had over here, a bit of a chase fight down this way. And it looks like, oh man, look at this AO. Yeah, just a nice power shot snipe by the Windrunner on a low level. What's needs to be careful about his position. Like I said, needs to be. I mean, this has happened. This is the second time it's happened. You know, over here he was really low HP. He's just hanging out, getting some EXP and farm. And down here too, Windrunner just walked up out of nowhere. I mean, despite all the sight that the Sentinel team has, you know, Windrunner just still came out of nowhere, and they did it. They didn't even use the smoke of deceit at the time. So I have to say, you know, just Scourge team just needs to keep on getting these kind of kills. Interesting blink dagger choice now with that Desolator. That blink meld hit is gonna really hurt, especially against that AA who this TA looks to be, you know, prioritizing in terms of targeting. And I mean, that AA has been really critical in a couple of fights, really getting a lot of those shatter kills on these enemy heroes. So I had to say, good choice on who to target. And that AA has just been going down in 2 or 3 hits. He only has an earn and a 1 in terms of HP, so I mean, you can see why it's happening so fast. And now it looks like there's a lot of jockeying for position. Maybe they might be going for a gank, or they might be smoking into the Roshan pit. But oh man, they see the illusion, and the lion just walks out of there, and he stunned it right away. I think he should have been more aware. You know, the smoke didn't get dispelled. It was clearly an illusion. They should have waited until they found the real Anaya. Down here, Furion was going for a push, but instead he got caught out and he just died to the CK. NA combo. A little bit sad for him. And it looks like TA, you know, she's trying to find the A, I think, but she's just smoked up and only the DK is visible, and the DK is really hard to kill. She blinks into the Roshan pit. Jay should be blinking in as well. And I think, yeah, they can easily find this out. Yeah, they know it. They know it's happening. Yeah, the Rocket finds it out quite easily. But I don't know if they can come in. They're going to go in. They're throwing an AA element, but it's going to miss. And it's the Sentinel team is all converging. So if the Scourge team goes in, they're going to have a big fight. They have like total sight with the Bogs and the Nile Wars. It's just like inbound map hacks. And it looks like CK is going to go in with his illusions. Jay blinked into it, and a weird place. DK uses BKB and his level 3 ultimate, and they're trying to focus on the CK, and he keeps changing focus. He went on the NA now. Looks like NA is going to go down first, and DK gets a kill, and What's dies. NA dies. It looks like a Shadow Demon dies as well. Jay picks off the AA on the side. No, I wonder who that was. That was the clock. The clock on the side got picked off by Jay. Now TA is going to go down. Looks like, yeah, they have a ward up here too. Meanwhile, Jay got a kill on the DK. I think the DK was like running this way, but you know, you probably tried to stun him. Yeah, because his charge is gone, so it looks like DK tried to stun the Quap, but it didn't work out. So, and then down here, yeah, got a kill on the on the Jules on the CK with his silence. So good job by the Furion realizing where the Chaos Line was running to, TPing there and catching him before he could do anything, silencing too. And it looks like Jay is going to be going for the AA, and now he turns around because his Lincoln's got cancelled. I mean, he should have stayed, probably gotten a couple of hits in and made sure he got that kill. But I guess he figured the TP would like get him out of there, no problem. Which it did, but you know, 1 or 2 more hits, it might have gotten him kill instead. You know, just maybe. Clock is back. And it looks like it's probably going to be they're probably going to be returning to the Roche pit pretty soon, grabbing that Roche. And you know, despite the fact that it looks like the Scourge team were in a strong position, you know, the NA and the SD just melted right away in the beginning, and the TA died as well. Just Jay is just too far. He was just walking around getting some kills, and the CK just tanked a lot of the initial barrage himself. Once the BKB wore off of the DK, you know, they just Jay just chased him down and got an easy kill on him as well. It looks like I'm not sure what Jay is going for next. Perhaps a Hex. You know, let's see how much gold is Jay sitting on right now. He's sitting on 3,300 gold. He's sitting for a buyback as well. Nori has a plate mail to cancel that Desolator a little bit and meld, and he has a Hyperstone as well, so he's gonna be going for an AC. Good item to his Mecha's finished on Su. 2,300 gold buyback just in case he dies. Clockwork, he's got a Vanguard and a Cloak, not too rich. I mean, he did actually transfer down to the really hard lane on bot. He did get a couple of extra kills, but after that he hasn't been too successful in terms of gank because these guys are just getting too farmed too quickly and they can't deal with it. You know, Clock's nukes and everything have been going a little bit out of focus. I wonder what this Furion is going for next. Probably maybe 4-step. I think the 4-step would be a great survival item against these guys. Get him out of the illusion range, get him out of the purge range, and get him away from the Quap. I think, yeah, and he's going to find him. He might actually go down. Yeah, there we go. Stun. He didn't even decide to waste his Vendetta hit. I mean, I guess if he was TPing already, Jay blinked in for the KS ultimate hit. You know, you can do that now because he has the exit, so cooldown is so low that it doesn't matter. And these guys were smoked up trying to find somebody, but they found no one. They realized everybody was up here. They're looking to push down this final tier 2 tower of the Scourges and really force them to turtle in their base. That's their last bastion of hope, and Sentinel just can't stand that. Now they might be going for that DK. He actually cast BKB really early. You know, that was his 9-second BKB charge, gone just like that. And now Sentinel can go for the Roche. DK no longer has his BKB, or they could probably go and finish pushing down that tower. But it looks like they're gonna be going for that Roche. They realize that BKB is gonna be on cooldown for a long while now. Around 40 seconds, something like that. So that's enough time with the Templar Assassin, Stygian, and Meld attack that they have enough DPS. Clock hooks in just to make sure, you know, try to maybe get something done, but nobody else is in position, and he's just gonna go down. TA TA got the Aegis, he's been going down a lot, so I mean that's a really good choice. He's really effective. He's with that Blink and the Desolator at this point, and they're trying to chase him, but he got a little bit blocked by the Scatters. But the Django from the NA is probably going to get him going. And it looks like TA lost their Aegis. Jay is going to make sure that the DK goes down. It's just a terrible fight from the Scourge from start to finish. Clock went in and he just died. The TA got the Aegis. They didn't get the Roche kill. Nobody else was in position to help the Clock. And now it looks like the winner is going to go down to Shadow Strike from the Quap. And then she blinks in for a Screamer Pain kill. She's got a mega kill streak at this point. And they even put down a ward up here to try to catch the A. If they had slowed him, I'm pretty sure they would have gone on him as well. And 30-24 in favor of Mineski. And looks like they're going to take this game home. Their single target power is too much. None of the people on the Scourge team have enough HP. And wow, it looks like, yeah, he got the Disrupt off. He got the Soul Catcher off. He got the Purge off. He's still trying to TP. But Jay just blinks in and he makes sure he gets that kill. Wow, he got out, but the Shadow Demon Purge just killed him, in combination with that Soul Catcher. It's a really powerful skill. And this was a good decision, if they had left him alone, he might have been able to get this Rax, and it would have made the game infinitely harder for the Sentinel team to win, because that Furion ultimate still hurts, and, that gold boost from getting those Raxes for that Furion would have been just killer. And now they're gonna, looks like, return to pushing. Now they got the Furion Prophet has bought back. So, they're backing off a little bit now at this point, probably until they can pick him off on the side again. Like that, just that support. Oh, they know where they, yeah, they have a ward up here. So I guess Clock knew where he was. He tried to get the hook, but he missed. And actually, it's probably, he did a favor for himself, because if he had hook, nobody else is in position and he would have died. He thinks he can get this kill, but, it's just deceptive how much HP that CK has. And yeah, so much more. Look at that. Just one meld attack, and his HP went so low. This guy even has a Reaver. I mean, that's just, the Clock is, just, I don't know, man. I think Neolution has been losing it because they're kind of probably depressed. This game has gone on for a while. Quap even has a Hex. She didn't even have a chance to win one out. She just melted against that, male Desolator hit and the ultimate from the Quap. And I have to say, things are looking really dire for the Scourge side, and they're going to be going down at this rate. Just a couple of attacks. That Desolator is really doing some work on these buildings with that new, buff that it's been given. And yeah, it looks like now they're going to be pushing down the Scourge base. DK is going to get disrupted. Didn't get BKB off yet. Yeah, BKB is now still full HP, so it's not that much of a problem. But Shadow Demon's Purge says hi. He can't really do anything for a little while. The tower goes on without a fight, and now nobody else is in position to support him. I don't know what he was doing. His BKB ran out. It was only 8-second charge at this point. He got reality ripped it, and the Scourge team just focused him down with that Lanaya, just minusing out his armor. Wow, she actually got that kill on the A, even though he was in the base. Did you see that? Threw out his ultimate, he had almost no HP, and down he went. He just melted. Like 2 attacks and an ultimate. Yeah, these guys are basically lost, I think. As far as just going through the formalities now. Furion is trying to get a little bit done at bot, but these guys just don't care. They're just going for the GG. And a -6 armor on these racks is doing a lot of work while they're trying to get the Windrunner stun. Probably Jay is just working on top. He's like, screw the Windrunner, I'm just going to win the game. Disruption, Soul Catcher, and now just I wonder how much HP. Yeah, there we go. Purge, and just a lot of overkill, but it doesn't matter. They're going to get the kills. They're not letting these guys go. And yeah, there's a GG. And I have to say, good game by Mineski. They ganked their way to victory in this one. And I have to say, just their heroes just got too tanked. They got too much of an advantage by forcing that lane switch. I mean, I understand Neolution made the right choice. Clock was going to get as much farm top against Jay's Quap as he would have gone against the tri-lane again, as he would have gone against the Mineski tri-lane and bot. So that was a good choice. Good choice in deciding to lane switch. But by that point, Jay already had so much EXP and levels from laning at from the initial laning advantage. He got level 3 faster than Winner, and he just got the first blood on her, and from that he just spiraled out of control. And at bot, Tifa, he got a bit of an advantage when the Mineski team decided to dive him, and Furion TP and Shadow Demon did a bit of a questionable disruption, by which I mean it was just a terrible disruption. It basically got him and the CK killed. That he got a bit of an advantage, but he threw it away in a bunch of bad decisions where he hooked in where he shouldn't have, and he was caught out of position. You know, he didn't respect Shadow Demon's power. I mean, even though you got a couple of kills on them, man, it's 2 versus 1 still. Soul Catcher is just a bitch to deal with, and all those illusions and the CK, and you just can't run from those guys. There's a reason CK is in the meta game right now, and he's an awesome chasing hero. And to top that off, you have the Shadow Demon illusions beating down on you, and then on top of that, Miggy, you know, he's been TPing around. He's not really a tank either. He all he has is an Orchid, and he was just food for that TA. You know, I have to say, a couple of fights like over here, when they were fighting over here at this tier 2 bottom tower, you know, he TP'd in at the wrong time. He TP'd in a little bit late, and by that time, you know, the Sentinel team, I mean the Scourge team, was just going in one by one. First, a Windrunner was caught, then then the Clock walked in over here. He got caught in a trap, and he melted against the TA War Trap and the meld attacks in combination with, there was just 2 Mineski guys here, just 2 guys, and they just owned the whole Scourge team. And you know, the rest of the team came in later, and they chased down the Furion up here. And you know, just these are the kind of fights that lost them the game. They're going in one by one, not going in as a team, coming in too late, and making a couple of questionable decisions as to where to go. Like, for example, you know, after all of this fight over here, you know, the NA had come, everybody was over here. NA was really low HP. They were trying to run, and when on our TPs up here, where they have a ward, I mean, they should have been aware that there was a, like, you know, that even if they're not aware, that even if they're not sure that the Sentinel warded this area, which they had, they should have been sure that you know, the Naya can see you. You know, the Naya probably put words everywhere. You know, so she knows where you guys are. But he TP'd over there. He came over there. I mean, there's 5 guys here. Who's over here to support you? Nobody. But he came in anyway. I mean, Neolution made a bunch of questionable decisions, in my opinion. I mean, they played well, but they made a bunch of questionable decisions that inevitably led to their loss. I mean, just give away a bunch of free kills that they didn't have to the Mineski team. And they didn't get any towers quick enough. I mean, Furion pushed him as much as he could, but he was basically doing it alone. He was trying to push down here, but he was alone and got picked off by like 2 or 3 heroes, while everybody else was busy dying to the TA and the Lanaya, who just kept ganking and farming all this time, and they had a huge level advantage. So I have to say I'm a little disappointed in Neolution's play, despite the fact that they played well in a couple of other games that I've seen them in. This game, you know, they still have a lot to improve, and I guess Mineski, you know, they won a well-deserved victory in this game, and good job by them. Thanks for watching, guys, and tune in for you know, the next couple of games I cast too. Hope you guys enjoy the game.